Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this quick episode I would like to show you how to assemble the Ender Neo printer. It's an older version. I bought it 1 year ago, but ever since I did not have time to put it together, but now is the day. So I will show you step by step how to put all the printer together, and then in a, let's say, a future video I will show you how to level the bed and how to 3D model some samples, how to put it in the slicer and actually print. I'm not an expert on this, I'm just a beginner, but for sure we can learn together. The reason why I bought this is because I want to print these kind of things, which are compatible with my 20-volt tools, and I can build some very cool projects with this. I even do not want to spend money on a job site radio. That's why I put an adapter here as well, so I can use the same battery to power my job site radio, which is built with a recycled speaker and a recycle box from some Makita tools. And here it is. It sounds very good. It even have a remote controller, so that it is. But that's aside. So I will take everything out of the box very quick, and then I will explain you step by step how to put all this together. I will assemble step by step, so I remove most of the non-essential accessories for this step, and we're going to start with the Z-axis. For the Z-axis you have two profiles. You will turn the printer with the face towards you, and then you're going to take this profile, which have the two holes, one on the bottom and one on the top, fix it with the holes through the printer. Okay, and for this we're going to use the longest screws that you have in the package. It's M5 with 45 millimeters long, and also we're going to use the biggest hex wrench or Allo wrench, as everybody call it. Just turn the printer aside, put the screw, the first screw, it will go outside, take the profile, just spin it by hand a little bit, take the second screw and put it as well by hand, and then take the Allo or the hex key and try to tighten everything. Not too much, just when you feel a little bit of resistance, because this is all the body is made of aluminum, and the thread of the aluminum can be damaged if you tighten it too much. And now we're going to repeat this for the other side. For this one, you want to look to these two holes down. That has to be faced down, because there will be the step motor for the Z-axis. It will be connected with the threaded rod. So now the Z-axis, it's on. Next step that we have to do is to connect the power supply. When you connect the power supply, be aware of the voltage that your country it's used. So if you switch it down, it's 115 volts. If you switch it up, it's 230. Being in Europe, that's the voltage that it's already preset. Probably When they ship it to Europe, they already have preset it. If they ship it to US, they will preset it to the US, but a double check, it's always good. To attach the power supply, you need the screw M4 with 20 millimeters long. I'll screw the first one a tiny bit, and then I put the second one, and then I will screw everything as well. Not so much because body is made of aluminium. So next thing that I will install it will be the screen. In this case, the screen it will be connected with two screw M5 by 8 millimeter. Be aware that in a package you have 4 of them, so cut it just a little bit and leave the rest in the package to not be loosened. Our printer already starts to have a printer shape. Now I return it, and the next thing that has to be installed is the threaded rod, which for this one doesn't matter which side you connect it with the step motor. And this will be connected in the body of the printer with two screw M4 with 18 are the only one that are a little bit different. Okay, so the threaded rod, it was not on the axis of the printer, so to adjust this you just have to play with these two screws. Here you have space, but for the other one you just move the bed of the printer and then you just open and fix it. Try to keep it in place and take care to be straight, otherwise it will bend over the time and it will damage some accessories. Be sure that this one is tight as well, and that's it. You can also use a laser or a water level and see if everything gets straight. This is very important. Now we're gonna assemble the x-axis. It comes in a package with the one that comes in top, so you need the longer one, and then you'll have a smaller and a bigger side. So on the smaller side it will come the extruder, on the bigger side it will come the roller assembly. You're gonna need as well the belt, and everything will be connected together with 4 screws M4 with 60 millimeter long. You'll have 4 of them in the package. 2 will be for the extruder and 2 will be for the rollers. So everything comes in place. Look on the QR code, that will be face like this, and screw it. What we have to do is to put the screws first here. 1, 2, okay. This one you will need to tighten it till the end. Okay, now you have to take the belt, place it over the gear, slide it, and then put it back and take it out through this side. like this, and be aware that the connection is down. So now I have to take everything out. It's better. I'll take everything out, take the belt, leave it down, and now you put the head that it slides here, and then you connect one end of the belt over here and the other end of the belt right here. Now it's a little bit loose, but don't worry, we're gonna have the other rollers and also the roll that it will tensionate the belt. I just put it like this because I don't want to lose it. On the other side, this screw will come over here, and you will use the other two remaining screws that we discussed a little bit earlier only to pre-tight this one, because you will need some adjustment after to be done. It's necessary some adjustment to be done, so you're not going to tight this at maximum. Just leave it a tiny bit. And furthermore, we have to put the roller that will tensionate the belt. It has already two flat nuts. You just loose it a little bit. You just introduce it to the guidance. And cross the belt on it. Carefully to prevent damaging the belt. Now you just tighten it a tiny bit because that will be adjusted as well. But now when you move, also the belt is moving. You have to put the threaded rod through the bronze nut. All the wheels will go here on the guidance, just like this. You insert the rod, and now you will feel a little bit of resistance. Just help the wheels a little bit by pushing, and then everything will go easy. Okay, and this is the point where you will adjust this roll, and also you will adjust the belt. So to adjust the belt, just take the allo wrench, put some tension, not too much, not too less. However, you can adjust it also after. Okay, so to adjust the belt, just take another key and add some tension to the system. Then tight the screw. And now the belt should have a little bit of tension. And everything should move together. I will add a little bit more tension to this. Looks to be okay. Now, on the other side, you can adjust you can tighten up these two screws. After you made this procedure, make a test and see if the system move easy upside down, up and down. Okay. So now we're going to install the top. Be aware when you install this to leave the cables down and not on top. Okay. It will come here. And everything will be connected with 4 screws M4 by 25. Also, you will have a little bit of milling over here, so this will be on top always. All of them, but carefully, because as I said previously, the body is made out of aluminum. And the last step on the upper beam, there will be to mount the spool holder. For this you have 2 screws, the last one M5 by 8 millimeter, and also you have 2 square nuts, the only one. But before we have to put the end caps over here, one on this side. You just have to press it, and one on the other side. You'll see it has a trapezoidal shape. Just press it over. Okay. To install the spool holder, just put the screws here. Place the nut. Leave it untied, leave some space. And now tighten everything. And this is the printer, and now we're gonna have to make the wire connection, and also we have to connect the tube that will guide the filament. As for the wire connection, everything gets marked. So you have 2 sockets with 6 pin. One is marked with E, one is marked with X, and one it has 3 pin. The one I will start with the one that is marked with 3 pin because it's the only one. It goes here. You should hear a click. Then E, it's for the extruder, and X, 6-pin X. It's for the X axis step motor and goes right here beneath. On the back side, you have to connect the power supply. It's only one way of connecting, so you can't do anything wrong. Okay. In front, to connect the LCD display, you have, in my case, I have only one socket. I see that there are some models which have all these three socket, and that are for the upgrades. My model doesn't have it, and you just connect the display. Shall be okay. Again, before power everything on, check your power supply. The cable, I just leave it. I will leave it like this until I will power everything. The power cable. Now going on the extruder. The last package. There is an extra nozzle. You have two clips, two blue clips, and the black one. The black one will go into the extruder hole by pushing it. Then you add the tube until you reach the maximum hole, and then you just add the clip. Add it with this outside, because this is how you remove it. And now you just secure it in place. And then you have the cable tie, and my advice first is to lift at maximum the Z axis, okay, and then just tight this one at the maximum, because this is the maximum height where the cable will go. Rarely you will, let's say, print until this height, but this is my recommendation, so just tight it at this level. You can use the scissor clip that comes into the package. This will gonna help you to cut the filament. And then you have to tighten up the other cables, but you'll tighten it. Everybody will tighten it as they think is the best. Now I will plug everything to the power supply, and I will see if the printer is running. Okay, press the power button and let's see what's happening. Okay, now I press the menu. I'll go to motion, and then I'll click to auto home. It looks like I forgot to connect the Z axis, so I will turn the printer upside down And there is a cable, one, this one, and this should connect, should be connected here behind. So that's why when I put the auto home, the printer doesn't go on the Z axis. So now I'll connect everything to power again. Everything is power on. I'll press the menu, go on motion. I'll go auto home, and now the printer should go. Okay, so in this point you can level the bed, but this will be in the one future video because that will take too much, and also I will have to make some explanation. I hope you like it, you enjoy it. If you find it helpful, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help me extremely much to continue, and stay tuned to see what cool projects I will print with these 3D printers. Also, I will show you how to edit it, how to edit it in the slicer, how to create it, how to put it, and how to print it. I'm not an expert, I'm a beginner. The reason why I choose it, it's because it's an entry level, it's an open source, so you can find, it's a cheap one, it's 250 €. You can find replaceable let's say motors and belts very easy and very cheap, and for the beginning I think this is perfect for me. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.